how's it going, YouTube? I know it's been a minute. We got home last Monday, and after 5 months of being out, took a week off, and I wasn't gonna take a week off. I had a load picking up on Friday. With the Raycon and everything, and then they say that the load had been pushed, so they had to take it from me. So of course I was mad. I literally was not happy, and so for a couple hours I didn't do anything. I didn't look for no loads at all. I was so mad. But then when I get back on the load board, I see that same load, same time, is reposted for $1,500 less. I don't understand it at all. You have it on the board for this rate, and then you call up and say that, oh well, you know, they're gonna wait to ship it, and then it's put back on the board for the same day and everything for $1,500 less. Unbelievable. I don't care. I'm saying it. I don't care. It's unbelievable how they can do that. I mean, I don't know. To me, that just was about the rudest thing you could do. So we ended up, like I said, I was mad. Thursday I got a random drug test, which was good because I was home. So, which wasn't too good because the place they sent me to didn't have any Landstar paperwork. So they sent me to another place that didn't have no Landstar paperwork. This is Wisconsin, you know, they ain't too bright up there anyways. So they find another place, only like, I don't know, 5 minutes down the road, 6 minutes down the road, something like that. And I went in there, boom, bada bing, and I was right out. So we got that all set. So that was pretty good. We got that all taken care of. Don't have to worry about it now. And so we got this load here. We're heading over to Virginia. Only picked it up 20 miles north of my house. And going down to Harrison. Yeah, Harrison, Virginia for tomorrow. I got here to the Pilot in Ohio on 70 at exit 10. About 12:30. And well, first I went to the TA. No parking. They were like sardines in there. So then I said, well, let's give the Pilot a try, because at this point I only had 17 minutes to run. And that was it on my 14. So I get in here, I see a guy with his headlights on, but he's not going nowhere. So I'm like, man, I gotta find a place to park. It's getting too close. You know, so now I'm down to 17 minutes. And as I was going, I see headlights and 2 flatbeds pull out of the spot that I'm in. Well, side by side. And so I get out of their way, and then I back in this spot here with exactly 16 minutes left to go. And I was able to get my, 15-minute pre-trip in. Oh, sorry, post-trip. And then that's it. So it's pretty good though to be able to get a load. I mean, get in here, because Indiana, boy, is under construction like crazy on 65. And you know how it is. Everyone's got to run that left lane, even though the left lane ends. Let's go to the left lane. And so friggin', we ended up doing that, which I lost probably about an hour and a half, because I already had everything planned out that I was going to stop up there right before the circle. What is that, 74, I believe? No, 79. Over there to the Pilot. We got the Pilot, the TA, and that Speedway. I was going to stop there. That's where my plan was to go, but that didn't work. So yeah, so I left yesterday. This load had a big window from Monday at 0200 until Monday at 23:59. And then I get a phone call at 7 o'clock in the morning asking me when I was going to go pick the load up. And I said, well, it's got a big window. I'm 20 minutes away. Well, 25 tops if you consider going through the town, with slow traffic. And she's like, well, is there any way you can get up there now and get it? I said, well, I'll start heading over there, but I said I don't want to go too early because I don't want to hit the Chicago rush hour. Which I did pretty good. I made it through there. We stopped the field up because I didn't put no fuel in my truck at all. I dropped my load off on Monday in Madison, Wisconsin, and then I just deadheaded home 174 miles because I didn't care. I had been out, for 5 months, and it was just time. It was time to go home. It was time to go home and see the family. I mean, I got to hang out with my grandbabies. Only 2 of them, 2 out of 4. But my first grandbaby, she didn't want anything to do with me for the first 3.5, 4 years, and now she, can't get enough of Grandpa. So I always try to make time. And then I see my third grandbaby, which she's a ham. I love all my grandchildren. She's a ham. And so, it was nice. It was nice to be home. I wasn't planning on staying the week because, yes, I saved money to go home, but I wasn't planning on staying for a week. I wanted to get out on Friday and run on a nice long run. But, circumstances happen and you just can't do it. This year here, I have not bought any coffee at any of these truck stops. I prefer to make it in my truck. Because one thing, I'm not paying $2.19 for disgusting, nasty coffee that is so strong it'll put hair in places you don't want hair. It is about the nastiest coffee that they have nowadays. Even with the COVID, the machines were filthy. Oh, we're sanitizing everything. Yeah, right. Yeah, freaking every one of their machines, no matter what machine you go to, the spyglasses are so dirty, the coffee's going to be nasty. So I just made a thing that I'm not going to get any. I'm not going to get any, you know what I'm saying? I don't like this. I don't like this Omnitrack. Can't stand it. Cannot stand this Omnitrack. It's a brand new machine, and it is so slow. Such a junk. It says, "Oh, update." So you press update, it doesn't give you an update, and then it tries to give you an update while you're driving, and then it says that you have a failure for doing something because you were driving. It's like, I'd throw it out the fucking window if I could. I would. It's my machine. $650 for a piece of crap, if you ask me. I don't like it. I really don't. You're forced to use this kind, because you got that or the other one, and everyone's saying this was the best, and I'll tell you, I recommend it not. I'll tell you the truth. I would go with keep trucking. That's what I would go, because having nothing, where you can't do anything, you try to do your DVIR, and that takes so long to go from pages. You go onto it, you put your trailer number in, and you're pressing the spot where the trailer number goes. You're like this, do. It's not coming up yet. So finally, after a fucking minute, it comes up, and then you put the trailer number in, and then you press next, and it just sits there. It doesn't do anything. It doesn't move. And then it comes up with the, you know, defect page there, which is nothing. So you press no, then you wait, and then you go to the next one, no, and then you wait, and then you go to submit, and then you have to, when that other screen pops up, you press submit. It doesn't do anything. It just sits there. To me, it's not worth $650. That's the way I look at it. But I know some people like it, but I'm sorry, but I'm one of the ones that I do not like it. So that's what we're doing. We're going to be getting out of here pretty soon. Get out of here. The GPS wanted us to go across the tollway. But like I said, where I spent the week off, I'm not going across that damn tollway. No way. Bad enough, I think I have to go through Pennsylvania on 70, because this load here. Now, they loaded me. They handed my paperwork. They said, you're good to go. I said, well, can I use your scales before I leave? The guy goes, oh, yeah. So I go over there, and first I, look at the load. And now in these certain loads, my father told me, you put your wheels in this certain spot here and you'll be all set. You won't have to worry about it. I said, all right. So, all that time now, that's how I used to do it. Now, I put the wheels in that certain spot. I shut the doors. I padlock it. Something told me not to put the seal on, but I did. Now, I go up to the scale. Now, they put 44,614 pounds on my truck. And I get up there, and my trailer is overweight. Bad. And my tractor is sitting at 33,860. So I can't move anything. So I tell the guy that. He goes, oh, no, that's weird because we only put 42,000 pounds on you. I was like, well, the bill of lading says 44. And he's like, oh. So when I took it off, I get the new bill of lading. And the new bill of lading still says the same amount, 44,614 pounds. So I don't understand how they can have 13 pieces on here and have it be 44, and then take one off and have 12 pieces on here and have 44. I don't know. Kind of weird. But we ended up getting it. We have good weight. I had to put my wheels all the way up on this trailer. I'm talking all the way as far as it would go. And it was driving all right, but I just don't want to. I don't know if I want to climb those hills on 68, because that place is, I don't know, those hills are crazy. I mean, I could do it and avoid going across the Pennsylvania Turnpike and giving them any of my money. That way I don't have to worry about hitting that toll road. I can put 50 gallons in because I'm not going to go through that much of Pennsylvania, so I can still get the IFTA tax. I can get the credit on that and be all set. But I just don't want to go across their tolls, not where they raised it up. But it's not too bad though. Like I said, the load pays. Not what I wanted. Nowhere near what I wanted. But I'll have Landstar and SFI covered. With a couple extra dollars going home. I was trying to shoot for more because I knew what it was. It's not what they said it was. Because they don't talk about what's in my trailer. But they said it was... now, I had picked up up in Tomahawk, Wisconsin for the first 3 years that I was there in Wisconsin. So I knew what was there. I knew where I was going, and and I knew it wasn't what they said it was. And they were telling me it was hazmat, but it wasn't hazmat. I knew it wasn't. I don't know why they even have hazmat even on there for. Yeah, so I get home and my APU craps the bed. It doesn't work anymore. I couldn't figure out what was going on. It kept saying alternator, and I'm like, no, because they just looked at it and told me the alternator didn't need to be changed. When I was in Fort Worth, I dropped $700 to have my APU fixed. And so they were telling me, no, it didn't need an alternator. But when I was home on Wednesday, it just kept on coming up with alternator code. So I went and I priced an alternator for the truck. It's cheaper to go to freaking O'Reilly's and AutoZone and Napa, because I'll tell you right now, boy, $259 for a new alternator for my APU. I had to take the APU apart, the whole cover, to get the numbers off it. And then when I took the covers off, because you can't really see in there too well, and what it was, the belt broke on the APU. That's what it was. So I ended up putting a new one on. That's the number. I got it at O'Reilly's. O'Reilly's. So I got it at O'Reilly's. And as you can tell, the dimensions 13 by 16 by 47 5/8. Alright, and that fits the Thermo King. See that? It's gonna focus. There we go. It fits the new Thermo King without the tension rod. If you have a tension rod, you're gonna have to. Hopefully, you can. Your belt makes it to where you can bring it in and have them look at it. Mine was down to 2 ribs, but we were able to put the new one down and then put that one in it and see if it lined up. Of course, they kept on giving me the wrong one. I tell them that I needed the same size. He goes, oh no, that got stretched because of where they had the alternator too tight. I said, well, I need it. And they wouldn't do it. So finally, after the 4th time, they finally gave me the one I have now. And so yeah, that's all it is. Just go down to O'Reilly's or Napa. What I'm going to do is I'm going to order that alternator. And well, it's on order now. And plus I got 3 more belts coming. And Napa sells the oil filter, the air filter, and the water separator, fuel filter there. They sell those. So if you want to save yourself some money, you go right down there and get everything you need and be all set. Everybody's in and out. He just dropped this garbage right on the ground instead of walking it over to the trash can. Can you believe that? I don't know if you can see that. Let's see if I can turn. I can't. This phone does not turn. See that? He just dropped it on the ground and drove off. I'll tell you, filthy ass fucking truck drivers. There's no reason you had to drop that on the ground. No reason at all. Yeah, I was gonna go live when I got home, but I didn't want to take any time away from the wife. That's mainly one of the reasons why I went home, was for the wife. So I said, well, I've only gone live once when I didn't have that many people, and I was a little nervous doing it, so we're just gonna wait. We're just gonna wait. I mean, it took me a while to stop making videos, so that's alright though. We'll get stuff done. So anyway, so we're at 21, so let me let you guys go. And just a little shorty, just wanted to catch you guys up on everything. Keep our fingers crossed that our load going out to Goodyear, Arizona doesn't cancel on us or get pushed out. We'll have to wait and see. But I appreciate you guys watching and liking, commenting, subscribing, and I will talk to you guys later. Alrighty? Alright, bye.
In the business, not because they want to do it, just because they heard it pays. And who the fuck wants to be poor knowing that's how we've been raised?